Still going through Dishong Tower. It's very quiet in here. I saw some zombies right over there across the way, but it's very quiet. It is morning, so we are past the zombie running hour, although... Oh, look at that. We got an exercise room in there. I'm sure we'll have some running zombies. All sorts of crap going on. Got an infection here. Got a broken arm. All the things that could possibly happen. Hey, look at that. Polymer string mod schematic have happened thus far. So that's pretty exciting on the one hand. Hi, how you doing? Just gonna go ahead and give you some things to think about here. As you stop coming at me. Stop. And stuff. Okay. Hey, ammo pile. I'll take that. I guess I didn't really need to drop those things. That was kind of a jerk move. I forgot I wasn't taking everything. I literally had to look at all that and go, oh yeah, I'm not taking everything. I'm mostly leaving everything, as it were, because we don't have room to carry all this stuff. I mean, if you're going to loot Dishong Tower, you really need to make several days and multiple trips of it to do it right. I mean, you really do. There's not really any other way around it. It's just kind of how it is. There's so much stuff in here that if you really wanted to get everything, it just would take so many trips. And I'm not interested in doing that. I'm trying to do a single trip through here, which I know probably sounds silly, but it's what I want to do. So that's how we're handling this. Okay. 5.5 times damage to the leg. That's hilarious. I forget if we finished the book that gives us 10 times damage on the knife. I think maybe it did. We did finish it? I don't remember. I see a hole in the floor, so we're going to be up there before too long. I forget. Are we on the 6th floor, maybe? I don't honestly remember which floor we're on. I just know that, yeah, we are out and about on, I don't know, the 5th, 6th floor, something like that. There's a lot of stuff in this room. There's also a guy hiding around a corner there. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot him. I think that'll be all he needed. Don't suspect he'll take anything else. How you doing? He was so excited when he came running over here. So excited. If I'm not mistaken, we can break down some of these things for pretty decent metal. Like some steel and iron out of this stuff, I think. Not lead, which is interesting. I don't know, I'm not necessarily inclined to do that. We did that and we got, I don't even know what we got out of it. Did we get steel or iron? 13 and 14. Here, let me find out which it is. Because if it's steel, I might be inclined to do it. It's iron, so here. We'll take this one down just because we already did it. But honestly, just for iron, I'm really not that inclined. 1 point left. You're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, we got a good chunk of iron out of that. I see... Well, hello. Not bad. Wow, there's some good stuff in here. I'll go ahead and take all of it for the time being. Oh, hi, sir. I'm sorry, I did not mean to disturb you. Go back to your slumber. I forget, were we supposed to switch these guys out? Same. So that's just something that we can sell, is really all that is. I don't know if we need to put that armor in there. I mean, do we have armor on everything? I mean, I guess we should probably have armor. Well, we don't have room there. Maybe we'll just keep that armor mod just in case. For the time being, though, we'll put that guy on there because that'll save an inventory slot. And then we don't really have anywhere to put that 8x scope mod. We're only carrying pistols right now, so that won't work for us. Let's carry on. Do we have any more honey? I think we've already taken 1 honey to this point, or maybe I took a honey at the end and it wore off. And didn't, I don't know, whatever. Here, we'll just take the last honey. It's a little bit of food, and then, of course, the antibiotic properties of honey. So that way, you know, we'll start working on our infection here. We do have a small amount of money, 350. I thought it used to be like down here or something, so I'm like, I know we have money. Pretty sure I remember saying that we have money. If we were using... well, actually, these ones are just straight up melee damage, aren't they? I'll buy that. If we find a spot where we're really looking to have a little extra punch, that might be good to have then. So I'm guessing we're going to end up over there before we go up. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, that's a really, really slow way to do things, but it's pretty safe. As long as you're quick enough on the draw, it's a really safe way to handle zombies. Just let them beat on the door, open the door, hit them, close the door, let them beat on the door, open the door, hit them. I'm going to go stealth mode for just a second here. I see a white over here. We can zoom in on that. That guy's toast. That dude over there didn't wake up. That's interesting. We'll just go ahead and shoot him in the head. Sounds so violent when you say it that way. Wrong one. Go ahead and switch. Hi, ma'am. Okay. Shoot her in the head, too. Again, it sounds so violent when you say that. Oh, man, look at that. This pool is just moving water everywhere. Look at that. That's very interesting. Physics in this game and sometimes this engine are just weird. If you ever wondered why this game takes so many resources to run, it's stuff like that. All these different simulations of various blocks. There's a lot of stuff going on. I try to say that every once in a while just as a reminder that, yeah, maybe this isn't the best looking game, and it is much better than it used to look. But there really genuinely is a lot going on. So there are very solid reasons why you might need a beefier system than you think to run it at really high frame rate at least. I'm not going to grab those right there. Those might be load bearing anyway, so we'll leave them. Go ahead and hop back in the room over here. This is where we saw earlier. This is apparently the yoga room is beyond here, I guess. That's interesting. I guess because of how I have the textures or lighting or something turned down. I don't know. I guess up we go. Because I think if we go down, yeah, we're just going to end up locked. Yeah. So up is the way to go. I mean, we're climbing anyway. That has been the whole point of going through this place, is to climb up. So floor 7. So that was indeed floor 6. That's kind of what I thought, but I wasn't 100% certain. Okay. There are a lot of things we have not done to this point, like really take advantage of all sorts of things. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. I mean, I did get a glancing blow on him, so that's okay. But we've really not taken advantage of a lot of strategic opportunities to do stuff, namely not get hit. I've just been kind of tanking it. Like, I don't know, it's fine. I suspect this is going to be a bad room, and that the floor is going to fall apart. Not exactly a floor is lava situation, but if floor is not sturdy. Could be using firearms more, and I suspect that would lead us to taking less damage. But again, not necessarily inclined to do all those things. I'm kind of fine with just tanking it for the giggles. I mean, you know, who else is stupid enough to go through this building using primarily melee weapons? It's not a normal thing necessarily. Okay, we're going to use all the boxes and things we can to jerk, to not get yeah, oh, how did you went through the door? That's some straight up cheating right there. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to fall down. That's the ultimate goal here. So I really don't want to backtrack. We fell down, I don't know, a while back. I really don't want to do that. That was annoying. don't even know where these guys are coming from. Did they all fall down and they're just climbing back up? Because that's hilarious if so. Hi, how you doing? Figure you're probably the last one, so let's make an impact with that shot. Okay, these boxes are going to be load-bearing. All these things are going to be load-bearing, and when I say load-bearing, I guess in this case what I really mean is they'll just hang and they'll be fine. Let's go and scrap that. I don't remember if we get glass from that, but that's fine if so. Like, that's going to fall apart, but it's okay to walk on it and then jump off. Not a big deal. Just got to be quick. Got to be quick or be dead. That's the name of the game. Trash that, because that's not worth anything. Yes, we could sell it. Obviously, we can sell it, but again, trying not to take everything from this place. I'll just leave that. I'm okay with going the route of the military armor. I know it's not necessarily the best way to go, and I'm never trying to tell anyone the best way to do anything, because, you know, what works for you may not work for me, and vice versa. No, we can leave that. All I'm saying is, it works okay for me, and that's how I'm deciding to play this time. It's funny, there was a thread recently on Reddit. Someone just kind of asked, like, you know, what weapons do you play? Like, how do you play? What do you like to use? And a lot of just really interesting answers, because one of the best things about this game, and I really do mean it, is that there are a lot of really valid ways to play the game. And I know saying valid ways kind of sounds like a judgment or something, and I don't necessarily mean it that way. What I mean is that there are a lot of ways you can play the game and be incredibly effective. My bad, that was me hitting the console button there, trying to hit escape. It was not the game barfing this time. And, you know, there are definitely games in which you can do something, but it doesn't really work. And this isn't necessarily one of those games. I mean, maybe stun batons are kind of the weakest of all of the different melee options. Assuming that we're not talking bare knuckle, because bare knuckle is not all that great. I mean, the knucks themselves, yeah, once you get up to the steel ones, especially if you've put some points in there and you have the bar brawling book, oh, hilarious, good time. Like, absolutely worth your time to do. If you've never done that, do yourself a favor and give it a whirl. Genuinely a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed my playthrough where I used knuckles. Oh man, it was just so much fun punching the crap out of the zombies. You get health back when you do it, you make them bleed. You carry one less item because that's what you use to shred corpses, animal corpses, when you're trying to, you know, harvest meat. So what I'm trying to say is this game is really, really good about giving you a lot of different ways to play, and all of them being viable. Or almost all of them being viable. Again, stun baton being maybe the least viable in terms of damage you do. I'm going to guess that this is a door worth going through. Problem with stun baton is it just doesn't do much damage, so you end up having to hit zombies like over and over again, and it's just obnoxious. It's one of the reasons I don't play stun baton. I really wish it did more damage. Maybe if it electrocuted more, or if the electrocution did more damage, I'm not really sure. I just think there's a little bit of balancing that can be done there is all. It's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. It's still pretty good. I just think it could be a little better is all. Okay. But anyway, it was a lot of fun reading that thread and seeing the different ways people play, and I got some ideas from it, as I often do, you know? I like seeing how other people play. That's why I enjoy the comments here, and people have different viewpoints on stuff. They all know stuff that I don't about the game, even though I've been playing for a long time. Some of you have been playing longer, or some of you are just better at experimenting and finding those things that work. That's cool. I enjoy that. I like learning. I like to learn. Let's make sure we check out all this stuff in here, because there's going to be a good chunk of metal that we're going to get from all this stuff. I mean, again, metal, not the most important thing in the world, but take what we can get for right now. And all this food stuff, I mean... hello? Are you on this side? Oh, lumberjack. What are you doing in here? Other lumberjack. What are you doing in here? Other lumberjack. Stay away. Why are there so many lumberjacks in here? Whatever, let's just carry on. My point in all of this stuff, though, is to say that when Alpha 20 comes out, some of the stuff may change. We don't yet know what the balance of everything is going to look like, and it could be that, you know, as has happened many other times before, some weapons get a little stronger, some get a little weaker, whatever, or they just, you know, they change how they work. Like the animations changing on a lot of these weapons was kind of a big deal. Big stage. Okay, let's make sure we go around through here first. I'm still trying to go the intended route where possible. I mean, I don't have to do it. I just kind of like it. It's a little more exciting this way, but I'm very curious to see what's going to change with Alpha 20. And I know we still... I'll be honest, I forgot to look before I started recording today to see where we stand with that. But I don't think there's much news. And I'm recording this reasonably far in advance, in part because I'm trying to make sure that my recording time is available for Alpha 20 once it pops onto the scene. We do need to eat a little bit of food here. We brought these blueberry pies from home, so I guess we should eat those. 45 for them. We're at 130, so we'll be at 173. That's good. And then I'm kind of debating using some med stuff here. I mean, I know that's going to heal us a little bit. We really did not bring appropriate healing materials for this place. So, in part, food is going to have to be a healing material. I mean, anyone who says that they want to go in Dishong with 5 first aid bandages, which I think is all we had, I could be wrong. They might want to rethink that, especially if they're planning to go melee. Just saying, it's not a great idea. So maybe what I'll do is go a little less melee for a bit. Which didn't help right there. At all. Because I wasn't paying attention to that guy. I did not pay attention to his eyes when I shot him, so I honestly wasn't ready for him to get up. That was just negligence on my part. I mean, really, that's all it was. I wasn't paying attention to that. So that's going to be our next location, is to go upstairs there. We've cracked open that room, so let's just make sure we've hit everything on this side. Let's get that ammo pile. We can go ahead and take all that stuff. That's fine. And we'll take those guys. And I'm going to take this, and we'll just go ahead and modify you and put that on there. And these are the muffled connectors. We'll go ahead and modify and put them on there. I don't really care about stealth. Not this time around. If you want to play stealth, go for it. Definitely works. I mean, especially if you want to go stealth with the knife and get that ×10 backstab. Yeah. I mean, that's just insane damage. Like, it is legitimately insane damage. That's how crazy it is. We are going to end up back here at some point, I believe. So I will ignore for the moment that we can get into there by way of the door. Instead, we'll just kind of carry on through here this way. Gonna use the Magnum for a bit, just for the giggles. Go ahead and reload here. Let's get a Magnum stealth shot. And another one. Okay. Apparently, this is a stealth Magnum. Okay, you're going to get up, and I have one more round in this gun. Excellent. Okay. Freshly replaced cylinder. Let's see what we have going on in here. I'm just going firearm right now, just because, honestly, I just feel like it. Oh, probably been collecting those, and I ignored some earlier. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. I don't know if I can actually hit that guy. There's an issue sometimes with hitting the corners of walls. It's really kind of a weird thing. It has to do, I think, with how the engine, or how, I can't think of the word right now. What's the word? Hitboxes are configured. Wow, that was just terrible all around. Let me reload so that I don't feel as bad about myself seeing that it took 17 rounds to take down one normal zombie. Okay, so we've definitely got some activity in here. This is just going to be a standard loot room, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we've seen many rooms like this already where they're under construction, and there are some boxes in here. I don't think there's been anything great in terms of loot in any of them yet, but I'm definitely checking them out. Oh, that's actually pretty good loot. I mean, I know it's kind of silly, but it's actually pretty good. Gonna leave that axe. We already have a quality 2 back at the base. I think we might even have 2 of them. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's not... Okay. I mean, that makes more sense. So the goal here is to get up and then walk around. How you doing? Got that bonus shot on that dude's head. Worked out nicely. Okay. I'm gonna check, just because I don't remember where this goes. I'm gonna check this door right here. And I know we've skipped a whole host of doors so far, but it's fine. Okay. So this would just get us downstairs if we wanted, but obviously that's not going to do anything right now. So back up to where we're supposed to be going. So we could have gone along the top, and there's probably a little bit of loot along that way if I had to guess. So what we'll do right now is shoot that guy. Y'all are just hilarious. Thanks for lining up. Wish we had some massive bullet penetration from Back for Blood or something right there. Could have just taken him out in one shot, basically. Hey, I do want to see if there's anything up here. Oh, I don't know that I want to backtrack the entire level to tell, though. I mean, I don't care. There's nothing that can be back there that's worth it at this point. For the aggravation it's going to cause me to go through that. I don't think there's anything up here either. Nope. Let's drop down. Okay. Got some boxes to check. Thought I saw something over there and I wanted to take a look before I walked through here. Okay. No. No, we're good. That's fine. We're good. Lots of resources here that I'm just ignoring. And, I know. So, where does that go? That's going to take us to... Looked like a, munitions box. So we'll definitely check that out. Hi, how you doing? I guess I cannot quite reach you from here. I think this is basically kind of like an alternate path that's going to connect with the main path in just a moment. Oh, little whiffy here. Little whiffy. Munitions box, please. Come on, something good. Okay, well, we'll take that stuff. Not very thrilled by it, but it is what it is. Okay, so that is, in fact, where we would have just emerged. And I just, you know what? While I'm here, right click. I know, I have skipped others of these, and I'm well aware of that. These ones are just calling my name. What can I say? I think with that, we have finished floor 8, so we will continue on our journey going on through Dishong Tower as we try to reach the top and what is going to be a big throwdown type thing. Last thing we'll do is see if we can grab this bag because, I don't know, why not? And I will catch you in the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.